So I was asked forever ago to show a little video of how our adjustable bed works, and I'm finally getting around to it. I'm so sorry whoever asked me to do this, that I have taken so long to do this. But we have the Axel Bloom set. So we have a Jayco Seneca. It's a Super C. It's large. It has a RV king, which I think is still generally a king with some modifications. You can see that these lower corners at the base have these curved edges to them, which kind of add to the complication of getting a mattress and everything that fits. The mattress that was on here was really thin. We didn't even bother with one night of sleeping on it. We actually had these beds and the adjustable bed frame all ready to go and ordered so that we could install it the second day that we had our RV. And I highly recommend it. We actually have an adjustable bed at home too, so it was important for us to have this feature. I'm pushing the remote right now for my side, and you can see how I can make the head come up or go down with a push of a button. And the same can be done for your legs. So you can raise up your legs so that you have the bend in your legs. And I think it's important to have both, because I can pull up the head, but if I'm not bending my knees at the same time, I'm going to end up with back problems later sometime that night. Axel Bloom is the company who made these. They were custom made, and the mattresses were custom made as well. Underneath here is actually a track. This is custom made as well. So this track has individual pieces to it, and those will rise and fall as you do the adjustments. And so that is what allows it to move and be adjustable. And then of course, this is a memory foam pad. You can't have anything with box springs in it to be able to make these adjustments. So we had these custom as well. The base frame has these guards in it that hold it in place. I haven't had any problems with my guard, but Jeremy's gotten up before in the middle of the night, kind of rushed, and ran his leg into here and got a pretty huge hematoma. So he's actually put just a little bit of like pull noodle padding around his to make it a little bit more gentle. He also doesn't have a whole lot of space on his side of the bed. So when he goes to walk, he easily can run into this. Like I said, we gave the specs of exactly what our spacing was and what we had for sizing, and they were able to put this together. This is the wood platform that came with the Jayco base, but I can't lift it because it's way too heavy. Jeremy went in and put additional 2x4s, and so he's got additional wood in there and additional wood underneath here to provide extra stability, because this setup is so much heavier than the traditional mattress that was in here. It's also a lot higher off of the ground, which I like that it's higher off of the ground. I think it's easier to get in and out of bed, but it does mean that my plug over on this wall is a little bit pinched and it's a little bit tight over there. I don't remember the pricing. I will try to look that up and then put that underneath in the link. I think it was probably about $3,000 total for the frame and the mattresses, but I don't know. It's been a long time. So I'll look that up and I'll put those details for the video underneath, but we really love it. This is, like I said, it's a king bed, so pretty much that means that each of these mattresses is a twin bed. So by having the size for the king, you actually have two twins, which means each track is its own track. So I can adjust my side and make it different than the other side, and that is such a nice feature to have. And you can set your different preferences. You could also make this. I actually do make the beds as one joint bed. So I kind of have it set that way, but you can do that however you want. One set top sheet that goes on a king that fits both of the beds. And it seems to work well. And this was one of our favorite modifications. I highly recommend this. This would come standard in an RV that, you know, costs $800,000 or $1 million, but that is not our RV. And if that's not your RV either, you can still have the luxury of it for a couple $1,000s and just put it in yourself. So you can totally get this. They were a great company to work with, very nice, made sure that they had all the specs and everything set to go, shipped it out very quickly, and it was easy enough to install with a little extra support. So hope this was helpful.